Damn it. Hey, D. Welcome aboard. Just sending out invites to various places. Trying to get back in the habit of doing this because I slacked off on it for quite a while. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is Stormer of Stormer Media Plays, and let's play some more of The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion as Nakei Lafdesh. We are back in beautiful Tamriel, specifically the region of Cyrodiil. You can see the throat of the world right over there in Skyrim, so, you know. We are doing some Skyrim right now too, since the last stream. I've done 3 episodes of the Crossbows Only stream, so if you're interested in checking out that challenge run, I definitely recommend it. So if you'll notice, in the upper right corner of my screen, I've got a level up symbol. I went and did some potion making. I made like 90 fortified fatigue potions and leveled up a couple of times. We're just going to level up once for now to get some extra magicka. I did use that money to furnish the bedroom here, so I have access to some storage and a bed in my house, which is really nice. I gotta be careful because unfortunately alchemy is one of my major skills. I really wish I hadn't done that, but it's kind of too late to fix it now because I don't want to level up too much. Okay, everything you do is just a little bit easier, more instinctive, more satisfying. It is as though you suddenly developed develop keen senses and instincts. So let's put 4 points into intelligence, 4 points into willpower, give me more magicka and faster magicka recovery. This level up, am I feeling endurance or more strength? I think a little more at health wouldn't hurt, especially given that I leveled up a little faster than I intended. As you can see, I already have another level up ready to go, but we're not going to do that right away. So first things first, we need to go and do a little bit of training. Yeah, making sandwiches unfortunately has its downsides. Is the unicorn still here, or did it wander off already? Unicorn wandered off already. Okay, that's fine. So now if we pop down here to Bruma, gotta switch my magic over real fast. See, train speech. believe I go over here. That's the house for sale. Marlene's house. Is that the house I wanted to go into? I think that is the house I wanted to go into, but it's a little... Is it a little too early or a little too late? I thought... I'm pretty sure this is where the speech trainer is. Well, let's go to like 8 p.m. and see if they're at home. If not, we'll try early in the morning. Okay, this worked yesterday. Or not yesterday, but last week. I may have the wrong house, too. I may have to double check that. Yep, I probably have the wrong house. Let me check. Let's see. Yep, that is in fact the wrong house. Oh, I know what that house is. That's one of the houses for the, shoot, my brain's not catching right. It's one of the houses for the, main quest. Because she's a Mythic Dawn agent. Oh, there he is, right here.
What?
And of course his door is currently locked. Well, I didn't intend to do that, but you know.
Well met.
Come on, give me access to the trainer. Game. I did this just the other day. Why are you... Hey. Oh, sorry. I don't know why they're not letting me into the house. They've let me in the house before. Okay, let's try in the evening. I hate when trainers are trapped behind locked doors that you can't pick without getting in trouble. Well, they never come outside. It's like she never goes outside. So if she doesn't come out to you, like there's no way for you to like get trained. Okay, so watch this. I cast this spell and immediately talk to her. My speechcraft is being drained. Now, if I check the training,
and you can learn a lot.
You'll see that I have a 0 cost to train. So if I train for free,
Farewell.
back out, cast the spell
What
again,
can I do? Knowledge is power.
another level for free.
Farewell. I'm Olga. Hanmund. Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two. You too. I'm Olga. Hanmund. Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two. Bye. What can I... Let's get to training. Bye.
There we go. And those are my 5 trainings for this level. Now you could technically do this with any skill. It just requires a destruction skill of 25 to cast this 100-point spell. But you could drain your entire skill away and it allows you to train for free. No matter how high it is. It's incredibly useful. We've got some other spells in our repertoire now, too. Like Lizard Shocking Doom. Alright, now let's get to the actual meat and potatoes of what we're doing today. We're going to be going to Wellspring Cave. It looks like I've already visited there when I was on the road to Cheydinhal, so we'll just go ahead and just pop in. I don't know if that was actual planning on my part or an accident. I can't remember now. It's been an entire week.
What's that? Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make.
Well, shoot. Shoot, I just completely wasted that spell. The biggest con. Quite. I wonder if this spell is strong enough to kill without having to use Shocking Doom yet. I think that's a yes, actually. I think it is strong enough to kill without having to... Fortify Fatigue Pants, though. Interesting. Okay, I already have a Novice Nimbic and a Retort, so I don't need those. Are they valuable enough to pick? Oh yeah, those are very valuable. Let's pick those up.
What's that?
Listen, ma'am. Another Fortify Fatigue Pants. What is this? Are y'all trying to tell me something?
Well, well. Look who we've...
That is true. Oh, that's a free protect spell. I always appreciate free spell tomes. Now I can cast a shield effect, or I can craft spells with the shield effect. I can't believe I made that jump. Thought for sure I was gonna miss that. It is so dark in the water. Uh-huh. Oh, so my magic defense gives me 50% magic resistance, and then the mundane ring gives me another 50% magic resistance. That's correct. I have that at 85, which is the maximum, so. Yeah, from my normal armor, yeah. Yeah. That's part of it, and then this character doesn't have any of that protection. Like, she doesn't wear armor because it reduces her spell effectiveness, and she only has a 15% magic resistance. So, she is... The enemies will be able to damage her significantly if they get strong enough, so I don't want to grow too fast. Oh, Maple? Yeah. Maple! Hey, Joe. Hey. It's taking the game a moment to register they're dead. I need a fuck. I need potions. I'm gonna need to figure out what ingredients give restore magicka, because I'm going to definitely need those. Of course, these guys give off weak potions of sorcery, so that helps. Unfortunately, the necromancers are already out and about. Command, this is Aquatic 1 Mage Aquatic Lizard Squadron. Athletics up to 34, not bad. That's the Arcade University. Then where's it sending me right now? It's sending me to the Arcade University. That's weird. Why is it pointing me towards the main Imperial City if the Arcade University is right there? Oh, Oblivion. Sometimes you struggle. We love you still. I just noticed the stream is incredibly dark. Do I need to lighten up the contrast a little bit? I think that's a little better. I can't really tell.
Hail.
What? Ileta and Zarasha dead? I can't believe it. They've never been so bold before now. Always hiding in the shadows, staying away from the guild. What could have prompted this? I'll need to speak to the council about this. Thank you for relaying the information. Now tend to your staff, and Delmar at the Kiranasium can help you with the staff. See him right away. You shall have a true mage's staff soon.
Which unfortunately will be replaced with Apotheosis as soon as I can afford it. Just, 33 points of fire, frost, and shock damage all at once.
Today?
For a total of 99 damage in a single shot.
How are you today?
You look like a bright one.
I wonder if I could make a prismatic spell.
Morning.
And how much it would cost.
Hi there.
Oh, they're upstairs.
Hello. Welcome to the Chironasium. Ah, yes. This is a big step for you, friend, whether you know it or not. Now you'll need to decide what sort of staff you're looking for. something that fits you and your abilities. Shall we begin? Enchanting staves can be a tricky business. Only certain spells will be truly useful to you, so I'll narrow it down some. Let's start with the school. Which appeals most to you? Destruction, illusion, or mysticism?
So, if you're interested, Destruction will give you a damage staff, Illusion will give you a paralyzed staff, and Mysticism, I don't remember what Mysticism gives you.
Very well. You have 3 choices for what type of damage you'd like it to do.
Maybe.
Fire, frost, or shock.
We're a descendant of the Battle Lizard. Of course we're going
Your
for shock.
staff will let you wield the power of lightning. If you want something else instead, we can start over. Right. I'll get to work. You come see me tomorrow, and I'll have your staff ready.
Yeah, one thing that would be interesting to see in a possible Elder Scrolls 6, if it was in fact a, if it is in fact placed in Hammerfell, is the fact that frost magic will actually be useful. Because, you know, frost magic's kind of weak in Skyrim, because there's a lot of stuff that resists frost. Yeah, because look, the Nords resist frost, the Draugr resist frost, the vampires resist frost, the ghosts are immune to frost. Also, don't forget the Bretons are resistant to all magic types.
Disaster.
When did he tell me to come back? Did he say tomorrow?
So I've heard.
The road's near. Welcome to the enchanting. I'm working on. You
Well
too.
met.
That is true. And don't forget, for enemy warriors, it strips away their stamina.
Hi there.
I don't know, sometimes when they can't power attack, it's quite funny, and they just have to do normal attacks against you because they don't have the stamina to power attack.
You must be.
Alright, what should we do in the meantime while we're waiting for the staff to finish? I mean, I could do that, or we could go and do something else in the meantime. Seeking your roots, paranoia. What is this quest? Caught in the Hunt?
The arcane universe.
Could... Whoops. Yeah. Can I ask one of you to do me a favor? There's supposed to be a quest that involves collecting the slaughterfish scales, but I can't remember the name of the quest or where it starts. Could one of you look up and see where I need to go to start it? I figure that's a good way to spend some time. I know it's on Lake Ramir, but that's about it. That's the one, yeah. Yeah, that's the one. To the west of the Imperial City. Okay. Oh, I think I know where that is. That's probably an alien ruin. And there's one right over there that I'm seeing. To the west. That's probably where it is. Thank you. Drowning is for plebeians. Drowning is for quitters. Just breathe the water already. Gosh. Wait, that's not way. Or a bag, or a belt. Do you like my belt, Argonians? It looks like a nice belt. It's made out of Argonian scales. That was my mother! Okay, this is definitely not what I was looking for, but since I'm already here, I may as well grab it for my... Ooh, Nirnroot.
Who's there? Ha!
Yep. Yep. The Altmer are racist. Oh, the poor doggy. But it was necessary. It's a mud crab! Okay. So that was not the right... Oh, there's way. I see it over there. Dive, dive, dive. It's a village, not an alien ruin. Okay. Oh, you know when you make a yo mama joke to an Argonian, you say, yeah, when your mama's so fat, she became a belt and a pair of boots. Alrighty. Now we just gotta find this dude. Probably down here by the docks, maybe? During the morning, a runway located to the west of the Imperial City. When you find him, he'll approach you and interact with you. It's not technically morning anymore, but he might still be around. Damn. And then the Argonian's like, well, at least my mother hasn't been used as a sex toy by every person in the province of Skyr. No, it's just trying to figure out how they would clap back at it.
There comes a time in every man's life when he has to admit that he's lost the fight. Well, I've fought and I've lost. Who did I lose to? Who is my great enemy? Oh, don't laugh. It's a bunch of damn fish.
John's died several times to fish.
Go on and wait. Help? Oh, well then. I'm a fisherman. Or at least I was. Until one of those slaughterfish damn near took my leg off. I was collecting their scales, see? I had a contract with this young alchemist. You wouldn't believe what he was paying for those scales. Then, last month, one of the bastards got a hold of my leg. Took me right out of the business. But this alchemist, he needs the scales right away. The alchemist was paying so much for the scales that I'm close to having enough saved so that I can retire. But now I can't get out there to the lake. Not with this leg. I only needed 12 more scales. Can you believe it? I was so close. I've picked up a few things in my travel. If you head out there and bring me back the 12 scales that I need, I can make it worth your time. Help an old fisherman out, won't you?
All right. Let's go fish, guys. Now, I've heard it's easier if you have a sense life spell, but I don't actually have that spell. And these fish don't count. These fish are just set pieces. But you know what also helps is the fact that I can't drown. You know, I remember being convinced there was some kind of lake monster in this water the first time I played Oblivion. I'm like, surely there's like nothing, like this, surely there's got to be something scary in this weird big ass lake. I mean, yeah, it's true. And only if you can actually fight underwater. Don't try casting fire magic underwater. If you're a pyromancer, you're in for a really bad time. Maybe I should have gotten a detect life spell before coming down here. I don't actually know where to get a detect life spell at. What have we got here? Oh, it's a staircase leading out of the water. Wait, is sun setting? No, it's just cloudy. Ooh, shell, clams. A flawed pearl. Ah, here we go. Target spotted. Does that count as one? I don't know. That just said scales. I don't know if that counts or not. I mean, I'm in the same body of water, so you'd think it would, but I've heard that some people have had trouble with this quest. Target spotted again. Crap, I missed. No, I didn't. We have captured you, adventurer. It's time for you to pay. How are you going to make me pay? Drizzle asks. We have decided to waterboard you. Oh no, please, anything but that. Drizzle. Anything but the waterboard. No! Sir, she seems to be enjoying it. What do you mean she's enjoying it? I don't know, but it sure seems like she can breathe. I don't think she's even bothering to hold her breath. Don't be ridiculous. People can't breathe underwater. I don't know if I'm gonna be lucky on this one. I might have to come back later and try again. Doesn't seem to be a lot of slaughterfish spawning. Yeah, I want to say the bottom of the water was completely barren back in the original game. I don't remember there being a bunch of like well, there was definitely no fish in the water. That's definitely different. I don't know if there was any plants at the bottom. Wait, am I at the end of the water? Aha! Mud crab! Alright, we'll have to try this again later. There's just not enough slaughterfish spawns right now. It's not like it's a time limit on it. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. What do? We swim. I heard Nernroot right behind me. Yeah, my ears have very good at picking up Nernroot over the years. Especially all the times I've done the Crimson Nernroot quests in Skyrim. Yeah, I'm not that good. I find quite... I know where several of them are, though. I can grab them without having to use a map, but most, I still have to look up some of them, so... I wonder if we'll get something like a purple Nernroot in the next Elder Scrolls game. Or a yellow Nernroot or something. Just, you know, give us another, like, hunt quest, like, you know. Because this game had a Nernroot hunt quest. Skyrim had a Nernroot hunt quest, but it was Crimson Nernroot. Yeah. Several different things they could do. Like, they could do, like, a valley in the mountains. Because the Dragontail Mountains, some of those are, like, so big that, you know, you can't even cross them. Like, for example, where the Earth Forge is, you can't access that without magic. Like, it's impossible to enter the Earth Forge over land. You have to portal in. That's why I picked the Dragontail Mountains for the location of the House of Secunda in my fanfiction series. Yeah, I told iApple about it, and he's like, "Can you make Priscilla live at the House of Secunda?" I'm like, "I can, but you know, she probably won't show up very much." She's like, "I would prefer if she didn't, but you know, at least mentioned." Though Priscilla's had 2 mentions so far in my 2 chapters that I've written, so. Canonically, Priscilla is the aunt to Fasir's kids that gets them into trouble. Alright, children, I'm going to teach you how to steal today. What are these clubs for, Auntie Priscilla? For hands-on lessons.
Hello.
You have my ear, citizen.
It's you.
Alright, we're just gonna rest and I'm gonna level up again since we've got the level up banked. May as well use it. I think we'll be fine.
Evening. What can I do? I do have a... Very good. Take care.
Good to see you.
You sense yourself more aware, more open to new ideas. You've learned a lot about Cyrodiil. It's hard to believe how ignorant you were, but now you have so much more to learn. Let's see. Let's do a little more health. Whoops, hold on. I've got another level up banked. Alright, fine. There we go, finally. Alright, let's see. We're already a part of the way to level 8. I should have done my train. Shoot. I was supposed to train but after each level up. Oh well, that's fine. Let's see. Where's the door out? There it is. Alright, let's go check on our staff. I wonder if they fixed the issue where the Arcane University and the Imperial City have different weather in them. Because you could go from the Imperial City to the Arcane University and the weather was just completely different. While I'm in the area, I want to look at making a prismatic spell. Is it the Mystical Archives?
Hi there.
No.
Morning.
Alright, so I want to start with shock damage. Shocker. Let's put 5 points of shock damage. Five points of fire damage. Five points of Huh. What's a okay, so like blast would be like really strong. So what would be like a weaker word for blast? Prismatic burst? Alright, let's see how... Prismatic burst, 21 magicka, that's not bad. And it's 15 points of damage. Why is it coming out as frost damage? It's supposed to come out as shock. Ah, that sucks. What did I do wrong? Maybe it's the last one that gives it? It's okay. I'll have to look at that for the when I create an upgraded version of the spell. I probably could handle a 10 point, or not 10 point, but maybe a little bit higher than 5. Alright, let's go over to this place to get my staff.
Greetings.
Greetings, Argonian.
That's the practice rooms.
Greetings.
By the way, you can practice destruction by hurting yourself still, if you want.
Welcome to the Chironasium.
Also, I'm not a fan of what they did to the white robes. The white mage robes look dirty instead of white, like they're supposed to.
Yes, it's all finished. It's in that cupboard back in the corner. I hope it serves you well. Be seeing you.
The cupboard, he said. Mage's Staff of Shock. A freezing bolt tome as well. I will always take a free spell tome. $40 points of shock damage on a target when you just need to delete somebody, I guess. And I just need to delete somebody someday. Alright, we got our staff. What am I supposed to do next? Let's go up here and talk to the boss man and see if he's got a new job for me.
I'd been thinking about our conversation yesterday. I decided to consult some
Hello.
I have a new task for you. In accordance with guild rules, you now qualify for the rank of journeyman. May you wear your rank well.
Ooh, rare achievement unlocked. Journeyman, Mages Guild. 4.48% of people have this.
The Council is investigating what happened at Wellspring Cave. Many of our resources are devoted to the task, leaving our ranks spread thin. There is a related book that needs to be recovered. It was recently loaned to Janice Hasseldor, the Count of Skingrad. I'd like you to retrieve it. I understand this may not seem the most important of tasks, but still, it needs doing. and you are one of the few available to do it. A note of caution. Skingrad is an unusual place. Be prepared for the unexpected. The Count is a reclusive man, and sometimes difficult to see. Hopefully, your status as a representative of the Guild will aid you. Speak with the castle steward when you arrive. You too.
Right, I guess we're headed to Skingrad.
Ah.
Ulterior motives. Okay, and well, now I can see the quest marker, but better just to go this way towards the marker I placed. I need to make a better restoration spell soon. Whoa, hold on. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? There's just a random skull floating here. Oh, Bethesda, you and your dark humor. Wearing gloves? I don't think I'm wearing gloves. Is that my staff making my hands look like that? No. No, it's not. I'm not sure why my hands look like that. Alright, we're off on another adventure to Skingrad. We are not ready to fight Umbra yet.
Hello? Who's there?
That day will come, but today is not that day. Oh hey, Prismatic burst to its job.
Hello?
I didn't even realize that was a female. Oops. Damn it, I missed. She must have been a Breton because she was not taking much damage from my shock spell, or from my spells. It's important to note that players are not the only ones that benefit from racial benefits, and actually I put 2 T's in burst by mistake. Whoops. Look, just take the Scrabble box, dump it out, and make letters fit. It doesn't matter if it spells an actual word or not. Nobody actually has a dictionary at these things, do they? Damn it. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious donuts. Did you know they found a cure for damn it, I can't say it. In Phineas and Ferb, Monogram claimed that they were running a telethon to find a cure for that condition. And he's like, oh look, we found a cure for it. Thank you for watching. And Lawrence goes up to Linda, the Phineas and Ferb's mom, and was like, honey, do you realize they found a cure for anti-disestablishmentarianism? And she's like, oh, well, I can finally take off this puce ribbon. You know how you wear ribbons for causes you support? Yeah. So, yeah. I know. Look, Monogram was giving Perry his mission on through the family TV, and as Perry left, Lawrence walked in and sat down, and Monogram hadn't cut the feed yet, so he had to very quickly come up with a reason for why he was on the television. Ignoring the fact that Lawrence could hear him talking, despite the fact that it was supposed to have been a TV show, but the Monogram was responding to Lawrence's words. Then again, to be fair, given the things Phineas and Ferb builds, and Lawrence is in fact, complicit in some of those things, it's not too surprising that he's not shocked by the fact that, he can hear his TV talking. Or his TV can hear him talking. We're almost a skin grad again. The place where you can make unlimited potions. Seriously, it's crazy. Technically, if you wanted to make a lot of money without, spamming your alchemy skill to 100, you actually can do a duplication glitch to duplicate the potions and just sell those. But I feel like that kind of breaks the game. However, I would have no problems doing said duplication glitch with black soul gems, because those are a pain in the ass to get. It's not like they're impossible to get. You can get them, it's just a pain in the ass.
Hello there.
Afternoon.
What?
Huh?
Ambrose Can is really good with his shield, even.
Yes. Oh, the Count is quite
If
aware
it
of your
saves me
presence
20
here.
hours of
He
standing
said
at
there's no
a
interest in granting
or
you
standing
an
at a
audience
thing,
this
spamming
time.
Soul Trap, and
Now
then
that I've seen you
waiting
myself,
8 in-game
I
days to
can't
do it
say that
again.
I blame him. Nevertheless, I shall endeavor to change his mind on the subject. Return tomorrow. Perhaps he will see you then.
I've heard he's the best in town with it.
As a day pass, then as I
Shield.
Interesting.
Fine.
Hello.
I'm listening.
The prey approaches.
You look like a bright one.
I need you to come out from wherever you're hiding, sir.
You there. The Count has agreed to see you. He wishes to meet you north of the cursed mine outside of town, after 2 a.m. It would be wise of you. Follow the road west out of Skingrad, through the high pasture. The mine entrance is south of the road. The Count will meet you just outside it.
Why does this feel like a trap?
Hello.
Da da da! Somebody posted a snippet from the Percy Jackson books, Joe, of where Annabeth gets stabbed by Ethan and Percy goes ballistic, protecting her. And I posted a caption that says, and it was at this moment Ethan knew he had screwed up. Ethan Nakamura, the guy who joined Kronos because the gods had been wronged and vengeance required him to do so, even though Percy spared his life. He was the guy who gave up his eye in order to make a difference in the way the gods and their children are treated. Or the minor gods and their children are treated. Yeah, he was the one who ultimately he turned on Kronos, and then Kronos blasted a hole in the floor and sent him falling from the from Olympus. Like now you know who I'm talking about. Oh dear.
Just in time, I'm afraid I misled you. The Count won't be arriving. In fact, he doesn't even know you're here. We're not about to let the Guild interfere with our plans, for the Count or otherwise. So, you'll have to die. Don't worry. We'll put your body to good use, I assure you.
I'm just warming up, that it were. Ha! You'll never take me down.
There we go.
At least your gullibility served some useful purpose. I knew about Mercator, but not his friends. Now none of them are a threat any longer. Do you not recognize a necromancer when you see one? I suspected Mercator was involved in their cult, but was unwilling to move against him without knowing the identities of his allies. Despite what your council may think, I've not thrown in with the necromancers and would never do so. You may pass along that message. Is that so? Perhaps your council has not been entirely honest with you. Do you really believe they sent you here for a book? No, they sent you here to spy on me. They've heard the same rumors I have about the Necromancer's cult. Tell your council that the next time they want something from me, they come themselves. They don't send someone under false pretenses. Yes, I see that now. I regret that Traven has involved you in this way. At least you've survived. For now. Perhaps in the future you can be trusted enough to deal with more serious matters. Now our business here is concluded. I suggest you return to your council.
Where are those other necromancers I killed? Yeah, those guys were tougher than I was expecting. But it didn't help I was missing either.
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's new...
Must already be at his quarters for the day.
Have you been to Skin?
Okay, talk to you later, D.
Saved you, did he? Well, that's a good sign. I must apologize. It was never the Council's intention to put you in harm's way. The Count's unique nature is not public knowledge. The Council wishes to keep it that way. At the time, it was believed that there was no reason to inform you, since it was not crucial to the task you were given. For that reason, I was unable to disclose more about his true identity to you. Clearly, that judgment was in error. I apologize. Archmage Traven feared that sending a high-ranking official with the guild might draw too much attention and provoke a reaction from the Count. We were also concerned that it might drive any necromancers in the area underground, making them more difficult to root out. We simply wanted to survey the situation in Skingrad. Our relationship with Hasseldor is tenuous at best. The Council has agreed to keep his nature a secret, and in exchange, he occasionally provides us with useful information. As a vampire, the Count has few allies he can trust. He has disguised his nature from most, but cannot hide it from the Council of Mages, so he approached us with an accord. As you have seen, that agreement is under a great deal of strain lately. The Count does not agree with certain policies the Guild has established. It's not quite that simple. Hasseldor is powerful, to be sure, but the Council does not consider him to be a threat. After all, he has ruled over Skingrad for quite some time, without incident. We feared Hasseldor may have been involved with the Necromancers. Thanks to your involvement, it would seem that he is not. At least, not for the moment. We will continue to monitor the situation, but I assure you, we will make no further attempts to mislead you. You have done your job admirably. Your services to the Guild have not gone unnoticed. As of this moment, you have gained the rank of Evoker. Along with your new rank, please take this amulet. May it help keep you safe in times of danger. Are you ready for it? If not, I understand you've been through quite a bit lately. Very well. There's a research project going on at one of the Iliad ruin sites on the eastern side of the province. Irlav Jirol is in charge of the project and is apparently in need of some help. I thought you might need a break after the things you've been exposed to lately. You can find Irlav in the Archmage's Tower. He's a good man, but council matters have distracted him lately and he's been neglecting his other work. Irlav should be waiting for you.
Hi there.
It's you. Hi.
Hello, Evoker.
Why is it a crime to go up there when I need to go up there for the quest?
You're about Vatican, are you? It's a damn shame. I haven't been giving the project the attention it deserves. The last report I received from Skalil indicated there was some sort of problem. A blocked passage or something that they couldn't get past. I'd investigate it further, but I'm needed here with the council. Ramanis says you've got a good head on your shoulders. Look into it for me, will you? You can find Skalil at the site. Access is restricted, so you'll need this key. It's an Iliad ruin southwest of Cheydinhall. We suspect that there are some interesting things inside, so a research project was established. Skalil is there now, working on investigating the ruins. She's the mage heading up the on-site research. She can tell you more about whatever it is that's impeding their progress. I eagerly await your return.
All right. That's 30 frost damage. That's pretty good, actually. Guess we'll try using that and see how it works.
How are you?
Many Argonians say they've been called
Crap, I
back
didn't
to
jump when
Black
I was
Marsh.
supposed to.
How are
They
you?
disappear into the swamps and are never seen again.
I flinched when I should have scurried. I can almost cast adept level destruction spells. Do I even make a sound? Jump, jump, jump.
You have business here? Don't tell me Jarl sent you. Erlov sent you, did he? Figures. He can't be bothered to come check on his own project, so he sends someone who knows nothing about it. And this is supposed to help? No offense to you, friend. It's not your fault. And perhaps you can help. If you can figure out how to use the pillar, I'd be thrilled. You're welcome to try your hand at it. This place has been nothing but trouble as far as I'm concerned. Since we disposed of the creatures that had taken up residence here, it's been nothing but a fight to figure out how the place works. The pillar has had us stumped for more than a week now, not to mention the injuries it's caused. That's what we're calling it, only because we don't know what it really is, or was. It's magical, we know that much. Enchanted somehow. We think it's a lock of some sort, but haven't been able to figure out how it works. All I can say for sure is that it reacts to magic, badly most of the time. Several mages were hurt attempting to cast spells at it. It's at the bottom of the ruins, if you wish to try your luck. Be careful though, it could be quite hazardous to your health. Best to play it safe. No complex magic. Stick to basic spells with single effects. It's not worth taking unnecessary risks. What a waste of my talents.
Oh damn, it's a whole bunch of different scrolls here. Magica Sela. Magica Laura. Av Mave Nagia. Av Molog Animus. I think this might be conjuration.
Be careful in here.
How do I know if it worked or not? Hold on, let me look up the what is this thing's name? Okay, so from fire, life. This one requires fire. See, I just need the flare spell. Did that do it?
sent you into... I don't know how much Skaliel told you. We know that it reacts to magic. It hasn't been fatal for anyone yet, but we stopped trying after the first few attempts. The only thing we haven't figured out is the markings. See them? If we had some sort of reference, something to... Skaliel might have a book that would be used. I don't know what else. Goodbye.
Use it on the marking instead? Well, the fact that it hasn't rebounded at me is a pretty good sign, because I suspect if I do that, nothing happens. Maybe I can't sequence break this. Maybe I do have to go get the book.
If there's anything But fine. If he wants it, he can have it. It's just one more thing. What a waste of my talents.
Listen, ma'am. If you succeed, you'll get credit for this. So you should give him the tools he needs to succeed.
Be careful, and what can I do for you? You got the book, eh? Good for you. I'll tell you what. I'll take the book, and then if you can read me the inscription. Okay, what? According to this, it translates to from fire, life. Fire it is. Mafre seems to translate to frost. So a spell with frost damage should... It means magicka darkens. Considering the other inscription, it could be translated to mean magicka wanes. Perhaps a spell that damages magic. It means magicka shines. Taken in context with the other, if we assume it means magicka waxes. Okay. This is kind of exciting, don't you think?
Okay, then this is... Okay, do I have something that fortifies magicka? Yes. But I only have the one, so I should quick save to make sure I've got the right one. Okay, that wasn't correct. Hold on, let me reload. At the pillar. Oh, okay. I assumed it was the There we go. Okay, you have to do them in a specific order, and I messed that up. We live and we learn.
Well, would you? Someone will need to see where this goes. I think you. If there are any discoveries to be made, you should be the one to make them. You deserve that much. Be careful and watch your step.
Wait for my magicka to come back. Spikes are going to come down from the ceiling, or this is going to rise up into the roof. I don't actually know. Oh, we almost got crushed. We got enemies. Now I just need to figure out how to raise the, Damn, he's tough. Don't know where he came from. Ooh, level 50 destruction. I was just talking about... Oh, damn. That's, very valuable. We'll definitely sell that. I was just talking about a... okay, I got through, thankfully. I was just talking about a detect life spell, and I found a ring that does it. I'm like, okay. That'll be useful. Oh, how'd you get down here?
Have you found any? You made it work. That's fantastic. Not only can I tell Erlaf we're back on track, but I can happily say we did it without his help. There must be something down there worth locking up. Would you mind taking a look as long as you're here? If I can send you back with something worthwhile. No one wants to... What a waste of my talents.
Ah, that's not great. I didn't realize where I was standing. I am very lucky. Storm, be aware of where you are and what is around you. Supposed to be another switch up here.
Whoa!
What's that you have? That looks important, whatever it is. I think you've really found something. You'd best get that to Erlaf back at the Imperial City as soon as possible. He'll want the mages there to examine it more closely. What a waste of my talents.
Well, ma'am, we actually found something. Like, you know, optimize up a little bit. Like, you know. At least you're not going to get fired.
What's this? Well, well, Romanus was right in sending you out there. Good work. I'll be sure and put in a good word for you. Good day. Good work at Vatican. Jorol is quite pleased with the information now coming in about the site. There is another predicament, which I believe you can also help resolve. Excellent. You have become most reliable, and I assure you that the Council appreciates it. Now, to the matter at hand. In order to deal with the apparent growing problem of necromancers in Cyrodiil, the Council needs as much information as possible. The Mystic Archives have been consulted with minimal success. Guild members are investigating other avenues, but I believe more can be learned here. What little we know makes no sense in a larger context. For example, why was Falcar, who we know now to be part of this cult of necromancers, in possession of black soul gems? The Archmage has other reports of these gems being associated with necromancers, but we do not know why. We don't even know what they do. We have overlooked these questions because we are so focused on rooting out the necromancers as quickly as possible. I'd like you to speak with Tarmina at the Mystic Archives. She is our specialist on Magica Arcana and has been helping gather information. I believe we have been asking her the wrong questions, taxing her too much with vague attempts to make sense of all that we know. Speak with her specifically about these black soul gems, if she knows anything about their powers or creation. An insight into their origins may lead us to those who are responsible for them. You become more valuable to the Guild with each passing day. The Guild wishes to reward that, and so you are raised to the rank of Conjurer. Accept these robes and wear them with pride.
Another rare achievement unlocked. Even less people. Only 3.19% of people have this achievement. The Conjurer Mages Guild.
Her expertise in arcane knowledge and lore could be invaluable to us if we can make proper use of it. She can likely be found in the archives now, poring through materials on necromancy. She stops only to sleep at the Archmage's request. Report back as soon as you can.
Alrighty.
I am never too busy.
Look, if you're here for information, I'm afraid you'll have to find it on your own. I'm swamped right now, up to my ears in necromancy.
You don't
Not
have
practicing
ears.
it, mind you, Wouldn't want anyone to think I was involved in that sort of thing. I simply meant researching it. Oh, of course you were. No doubt the Council is trying to get you to bother me further. I ran Karanya out of here just a short while ago and told them to leave me alone. I keep telling them I can't produce results if I'm not given any time. I'm not used to working under conditions like this. Help? No offense, but I don't see how you can do that. Unless you'd like to take some of this work off my shoulders, I'm beyond helping. But I do appreciate the sentiment. If there's anything specific you need, that may be more reasonable than just asking me about necromancers. Now that is a bit more specific. Finally, something I can respond to. Let me think for a moment. Ah, yes, there's one obscure text that references these gems. I believe it's still around here someplace, unless Falkar never returned it. The name of the book is Necromancer's Moon. I'm unclear on the origins of the text, but it does involve these gems you're interested in. I'm afraid you'll have to find it yourself. I'm so out of sorts with all these requests, I've lost track of most everything. It's very distressing.
You too. Talk.
Got the real Baron Zaya, Myth or Menace, The Life of Eurocentum the Seventh, A Child's Annal, Response to Barrow's Speech, Guide to Cheydinhal, Guide to Bruma, Guide to Cheydinhal. Why is there a bunch of Cheydinhals? And one Bruma.
Hail.
Yes?
What's new with you?
I heard people saying they ran into goblins around here not long ago. Ugh, I can't stand those things.
I can't stand the sight of those creatures.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Fighters Guild History. Mini Marco, King of Worms. A less rude song. 5 songs of King Wolfthar. A lot of guides to Cheydinhal. They're definitely not lacking in that. Where is this book? Did he hide it in a container? Whoops, did not mean to pick that up. Ooh, repair hammer. Take that though.
How are you?
Is it in the basket? No. Bingo.
Have you found? I believe you'll find it quite helpful once you've had a chance.
I did read it.
I thought it would have died down by now, what with the ban on the practice of necromancy and the guild being in place for as long as it has. And yet, suddenly everyone shows up on my doorstep, needing information immediately. Never mind that I might have things on my own to work on. I believe. Take care.
Okay, let me read through it again.
Have you? I believe.
She's glitching.
Take care.
Oh, there we go. Now I can
It's
talk to her about it.
a most interesting text, is it not? We are fortunate that at least one necromancer took the time to record the information. I am unfamiliar with the shade of the Revenant described within the book, but I was never one to dabble in the more, shall we say, amoral arts. You may take that with you for now, if you wish. The Council may have use for it. Please, ask them to return it quickly, as I may need it again. Be seeing you.
Well met.
Hello. Has Tarmina been... Excellent work. I believe this will be of use to the Council. I shall make sure they're made aware of its contents. I've never heard of this Shade of the Revenant. Some sort of celestial phenomenon? If that's correct, then Bothil would most likely know something about it, as the caretaker of the orrery. She should be on university grounds. A most fascinating contraption. Bothil is one of the few who understands how it worked and kept it running. You too.
Greetings and... Hello there. Is there something I can do for you? Revenant, you say? And it represents something in the heavens? It sounds familiar. Let me think. Ah, yes. Now I remember. Falcar was here some time ago asking about just such a thing. Said it was for research. He had a large sheaf of notes with him about it. I'm afraid I didn't have any more advice for him than I do for you. With the Ori in such a state of disrepair, I have no point of reference. Falcar did leave this behind. I think it fell from his notes as he left. I didn't pay it much attention, but perhaps it will be of use to you. Goodbye.
The Dark Fissure, Fort Iterus, Fort Lychel, Windlebeck.
A pleasure to So, Falcar expressed interest in this Revenant as well, and left this note behind, did he? Perhaps we should look into it for more clues. This lists several locations. If there is indeed an altar there, as the note suggests, I believe this cave is directly related to the... Go to the Dark Fissure the next time this shade occurs. Please, be careful. And do not put yourself in harm's way. Be careful.
Alright, I need to look up this quest.
Hello, Conjurer.
Actually occurs every 8 days, specifically occurs on the 1st, 9th.
Hello, Conjurer.
Okay, let's see here. Character... Days past is 19. I think I just missed by 2 days. I gotta wait till the 25th. I really don't want to burn that many days, but at the same point... Oh, wait, hold on. I don't actually have to go there on the day. Hold on. I'm not going to waste all that time if I don't have to. Literally right next to the alien ruins that I was just at. It's... I've finally gotten over my irrational fear of seeing an Argonian riding on a unicorn. Rides past. It's worse than I thought. Alrighty. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to get a stronger spell. I think I've leveled up too much. But then again, this staff is kind of equalizing things a little bit. Until it runs out of charge, and I have to pay to charge it, and I definitely can't afford to do that. Though I've got some soul gems. Do they have any charge in them? Nope. Well, we got what we came here for, so...
Ah, you must be the arcane universe. Have you been to the Dark Fissure?
Let's see...
So you saw them. The altars must be infused with some kind of power to change over the soul gems. I shall pass the news on to the council. Most troubling indeed to know that these are not merely myths. I also fear their numbers may be greater than we believed. You have again performed admirably. You have my thanks, and that of the council as well. You are conjurer no more. Guild members shall now address you as magician. Congratulations.
Magician, Mages Guild, 10 points. 2.90% of players have this achievement.
Seek out Archmage Traven. He has personally requested that you see him for your next assignment. Good day.
Morning.
You look like a bright...
Greetings. It is high time that we met face to face, don't you think? Raminus has told me good things about you. You have advanced quickly and show great promise. I now intend to put your talents to a more direct test. I have a difficult task that you can, perhaps, assist with. Are you prepared to begin? Very good. Let me explain what is at stake. The Council of Mages has been aware of the increased necromancer activity in Cyrodiil for some time. It had been our position to sit back and watch what unfolded, but that time has clearly passed. We cannot tolerate these attacks on the Guild. Most of our information on the necromancers has come from an informant inside the cult itself, a Guild member who offered to infiltrate their ranks. Yes, and we have for quite some time. Though the information he has provided is limited, it has given us a sense of their scope and power. The Council was initially reluctant to believe the information was reliable, but with recent events, they have little choice but to trust it. I fear that our informant is in danger, and that is why I have called you here. The lack of reports from Mucianus has disturbed the Council, and they are now concerned about the legitimacy of his information. A group of battle mages were dispatched to Mucianus's last known location with the intent of bringing him in for questioning. I argued against it, but eventually agreed to maintain order in the Council. I regret that decision, and that is why I wish to send you there. Mucianus last reported being sent to the ruins of Nenyon Twill, south of the Imperial City. That is where the battle mages went, south of the White Rose River, nearly halfway to the border of elsewhere. I'm afraid I know nothing more about the location or what you may expect to find once you arrive. I fear the battle mages may mistreat Mucianus if they do not mistake him for one of the many necromancers no doubt present in the ruins. I wish for you to find Mucianus and ensure his safe return to the Arcane University. I do not want anything to go wrong. Please, hurry. The battle mages will arrive there soon, if they have not already, and time is of the essence. If, for any reason, they are unsuccessful, Mucianus's life will be in forfeit. You must make sure he is safe. Go now, and bring word to me as soon as he has been escorted to safety. Thank you. Know that I would not ask such a thing of you if I did not feel it was urgent, or that it was beyond your capabilities. I shall await your return.
What?
Make haste, Mucianus.
Alright, let's see. So the staff doing 40 damage is significantly high. My Spark Touch does 30 damage. It does 60 if I could apply Weakness to Shock. But I've been having trouble getting both of those off simultaneously.
Good to see you.
What if I put them in the same spell? Can I put them in the same spell? Can I even cast that? Let's find out.
Oh, yes, of course.
How much money do I have?
I've
We
been
got about
thinking about
1,000.
our conversation yesterday. How do you do?
About $1,000. Material girl.
Well met.
Hello.
So first of all, Weakness to Shock on touch for 100%. Duration 3 seconds. Shock damage on touch. Duration 10 for 3 seconds. Probably 36 damage. Or that up to 55. Yeah, I think that's going to be better. Lizard Storm 1. This will solve my problem with being able to apply both the spells in a single burst. It's going to cost quite a bit of magicka, but this should hopefully delete anybody I touch with it.
Well met.
All right. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I will be right back. It's weird without having D saying no crimes, Skyrim. Yeah. Oh crap. I just aggroed my unicorn. Or no, I didn't. Did he hit you, Unicorn? Unicorn, where are you going? Run, random person, run! That unicorn is angry! Oh well. The unicorn is not gonna die. I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I'm back. Let's get underway.
Empire! You're pathetic.
Yeah, dude, you're not gonna kill the unicorn. Who are you? Oh, Imperial Legion Forester. But I don't think the unicorn's gonna kill him either. I'm kind of interested to see who wins this fight. Does he run out of arrows before he kills the unicorn, or does he kill the unicorn before he runs out of arrows? Could you de-aggro unicorn? Nope, 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 nope. Get back here.
Die, cur! Yay!
Apparently, him and the unicorn are still at odds with each
You'll
other.
never take me down. Do your
Stop
worst.
shooting my unicorn! Well, no, the unicorn is programmed to attack
Am I
anyone who draws
supposed
their
to be
weapon.
impressed? You dare oppose the might of the Imperial?
You think that unicorn deserves it? But it's a unicorn. Like, if it dies, it dies. That's just how it's gonna work. I miss being able to conjure my own steed, like in Skyrim. Having access to Arved or the... Okay, that was a very overpowered way to kill a rat, but that we gotta level up. Oh, here's a good test of my new spell. How much damage did that do to you? Nowhere near enough, actually. How are you not dead? How much health do you have? Oh, you're the special orc, ogre. You're the one who has the potatoes. Okay, that's why. Okay, there's an inn right over here where they want the potatoes. Let me go turn those in so I don't forget about it and carry them around with me for half the game like I did last time. I was like, wait, why is he so strong? It's like, he's a special enemy.
Can you help me find my lost jumbo potatoes?
I already have them for you.
Please, you must help me find them. If I don't have them for the next batch of my famous potato bread, I don't know what I'll do. How stupid I was to leave them outside all alone like that. All I wanted to do was give them some sun. Next thing I knew, they were gone. I saw someone running off to the west, but I'm too frightened to journey into the woods alone. Please, can you help me? I'll pay you well, I swear.
Well met.
You have them! You have them! I can sense they're with you. Oh my goodness, you found them! Oh, I could kiss you. As promised, I owe you a reward for your efforts. I present you with my first batch of famous potato bread. More valuable than gold. Enjoy. Safe journey to you.
Thank you. Best part is I won't forget and accidentally leave the, the potatoes in my inventory for the next, you know, however many hours in the game that are. I should probably level up while I'm here, too.
Greetings,
Sir,
to you.
can I get a bed?
You've seen... Good day.
Wait, you don't offer beds here? What kind of inn is this?
What is it?
What's new with you?
I understand Daedra... Yes? Take care.
Huh. Oh, I can just grab an hour of sleep here. Okay. The secret does seem to be hard work, yes, but it's also kind of a blind passion and inspiration. Increasing my total pool of magicka, increase how fast my magicka regenerates, and increase my maximum health pool. I wonder if the unicorn's dead now. Let's run up there and check. If it is, I gotta take its horn. If it's not, well, you know, no harm, no foul. I mean, probably foul to the, you know, Legion Forester who got attacked by the unicorn, but... So this is where the fight was taking place. Well, I don't see its corpse anywhere, but I don't see his corpse either. Oh, no, Unicorn is alive. He must have won the fight. Hello, boar. Wait, seriously? So, is this not working? Oh. I'm not on the right spell. No wonder. I was like, why is this not doing damage? It's like... because I wasn't on the right spell. Because the thing is, the spell should be dealing a total of 72 shock damage in a single spell. With the combination of weakness to shock and shock damage. Which will hopefully delete anybody I pointed at.
You? What are you doing here? Has the council gone mad, sending you here alone? There's no time. The others. They were waiting for us. They knew we were coming. I'm the only one left. The necromancers retreated further in, but we've got to follow them. There's no time to waste. Follow me!
I always feel bad for this guy. Because he doesn't pay attention. And now he's dead. No, he survived on this occasion. What? How on earth did you survive that, sir?
It's you.
Oh, never mind. He's dead now. my carry weight like? Oh, I don't have a lot of room. Might be able to take those, but... Get my magicka back.
Hello? Who's there? You're pathetic.
Sheesh, even this spell doesn't seem strong enough to actually kill anybody anymore. So you would think 72, unless I'm not, it's not calculating properly. I don't know, maybe I need to look at how spellcrafting works in Oblivion Remastered to make sure I am doing it correctly. Because the idea is to, I want to do 100% bonus damage, which doubles my damage output without actually increasing the amount of magicka that I'm casting.
Poor dear. I'm afraid you're late to the party. The guest of honor has already left. And I do hate to disappoint you, but Musianus is in no condition to be leaving. He's a worm thrall now and shall be quite content here. A grim fate indeed. But one does not cross the Order of the Black Worm without suffering greatly for it. I shall tell the Master that you were here looking for him. Perhaps I'll bring him your head as an offering.
She is heavily resistant to magic. Yeah, I'm starting to think I definitely haven't done something correctly with this spell. Like, even a basic zombie isn't dying from a single spell. Well, he died, or he did die in one shot. Maybe I'm just being impatient. I think I already have the yarn I need.
If it's a fight you want.
If I don't, I'll just go grab that yarn just in case. Well, it's killing the ghosts of the skeletons in one go, so it's doing something right. You have like no... Ah, I'm dead.
Oh, a grip, I shall tell.
Get my magicka back. That was... How did you do that? Like, lean to the side to avoid my lightning. Also, excellent. I just got a 12% armor rating increase. Yeah, I have to wear this ugly looking robe, but you know what? For 12% damage reduction, I'll take it. Would love to grab one of these Varla stones if I could find a way to open it. But I'm not seeing a button to release the Varla stone cage. Unless it's in the water. Hey, look at that. A Varla stone. I could use that to recharge my staff when it's empty. There should be another button down here somewhere. Huh. Maybe it's on the other side. Because there's another set of water over here. Yes. Now I should be able to grab the second Varla stone. Both Varla stones are mine. And I still got enough charge in my staff that I don't want to waste a Varla stone, so we'll wait until the staff completely runs out of charge before I use it. You know what? You don't deserve to keep your clothes.
Hello. A pleasure to speak. Take care.
Hi there.
What news of your
Kevin?
task? Your face looked... What? By the 9, and there was nothing you could do for him? What a horrible fate. I cannot imagine how they could do that to him. So many lives lost. I thank you for trying to save him. Before we continue, you should speak... Bye.
I don't know
Good
why the
morning.
Archmage just can't advance me in rank instead of having to go all the way down to the other guy and come all the way back up again. But, oh well.
Well met. Your role within the guild becomes ever more essential. You have now attained the rank of Warlock, and are freely able to access the council chamber. Be seeing you.
Mages Guild, Warlock, 10 points, 2.70% of users have it.
What is it?
Have you seen the selection at Stonewall?
There is an urgent... Are you prepared to begin?
I am, yes.
Count Hasseldor of Skingrad has contacted the council. He claims to have information that is vital to us. He has requested that you personally travel to Skingrad to obtain this information. I cannot stress how important it is that our relationship with Hasseldor be preserved. I expect you to visit him immediately. Count
If you're looking for a
Hasseldor
shield,
awaits your
there's
arrival.
no better place than Stonewall.
It's you. Hi.
You are here to see the Count, yes?
How are you? Fine. And you? Great. Do you know what happened to Makeda Hasidus? I haven't.
Yeah, and I like the little touch that this painting is the same, is him from the original Oblivion instead of being him from the remaster.
Afternoon. The Count is on his... Yes.
Battlehorn Castle, near Coral, is besieged by marauders. I wish I could go and see them.
All right.
Goodbye.
Good day.
Here he comes.
Welcome, Guild Mage. We meet again, although in different circumstances. I fear this time you may find the results no more to your liking than the last. Less so, perhaps. The information I have for your guild will not be met with smiles and handshakes, I fear. I have called you here because, from our previous encounter, I believe you can be trusted. Consider the implications of that, as you handle a small matter for me. Surprised? Nothing is for free, mage. There is a small nuisance I would have you deal with before I tell you what I know. One good turn deserves another, after all. It is a minor situation, to be sure, but neither I nor my guards can become directly involved. A nest of vampires has sprung up in Blood-Crust Cavern, southeast of the town. They are a threat to the town and must be eliminated. Their presence has drawn a group of vampire hunters to town, following rumors of vampires in Skingrad. While I do not believe my identity has been compromised, I do not wish to take any chances, and so cannot act on either matter. You, however, can act with impunity, and so will take care of this for me. Then, I will tell you what I know. What do you wish to know about it? The cavern is a short distance east of the castle, far enough from town that few residents have reason to pass by it, thankfully. I assure you, I am not responsible for them. I would never be so careless. Where there are mindless animals, predators are never far behind. This is not the first time such a thing has happened, however. On some level, they're aware of my presence. Whether they covet all that I have, or simply wish to see it destroyed, I do not know. They have given in to their instincts, and are little more than animals. They need to be exterminated, one way or another. Very well. A troublesome lot. Kill them. Run them out of town. Do what you will. Of course, should you be caught murdering them in the streets, the guards will respond accordingly. I cannot arouse further suspicion by offering leniency to you, should you find yourself on the wrong side of the law. This I cannot say. I have refrained from expressing too much interest, lest their attention be turned towards the castle. The citizens will likely know more. There are at least 3 of them. I know only one by name, a wood elf, called Eridor. He's rather good from what I understand. I could handle them myself, but it would be unwise to display my prowess in public. That is the folly of the young and proud. Of course, should you be caught murdering... Very well. I shall await your return. Good afternoon.
We begin with murder. Climb aboard the murder train. Choo choo. A lot of dogs were adopted today. Yeah, because I thought you were going to murder them all. Gosh, I'm so messed up. It's like, it's time for today's puppy corner. It's like hello, vampires. It's time for you to die.
Well, look who we've got here. Why won't you die?
Thought you were... I guess you forgot to clean out their inventory. Also, I need your vampire dust. This is why I have Loot Goblin.
Densely urbanized, with a few large parks and waterside dock.
Die, damn you!
Damn it. That one was actually pretty tough. He died so quickly, it took his minion a moment to realize he was dead.
Hello? Who's there?
Alright. I need to stop by a shop. Maybe it would be better to do...
What's the matter?
Maybe I should try a different spell.
Show me what you've got.
Ah. Well, I was going to use a Varla Stone when it emptied anyways. Stop dodging!
I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Says the man who's now dead. Ah, crap. Make sure that I haven't caught the vampire disease. Yep, I have. That's okay, we can get rid of that once we're done here. How many opponents are left? Gracious. I'll have to come back for some of this loot. This is good loot.
Good evening.
It's you. Hi. A coin for an old beggar?
Go ahead. Can I interest you in some of my wares? That seems a fair price.
I haven't actually used that yet. Now, I have used that one,
That's
so I can
more
sell
than
that.
I'd usually pay. That's a fair deal. An excellent bargain. A good price.
I'm actually going to hold on to that for now.
That's a fair deal. That's a fair deal. An excellent bargain.
Yeah, give away the pickaxe. I don't need that. Could sell that. Fortify intelligence. Right. I remember this. This is the robe I was given when I joined the guild originally.
A fine trend. That's a good deal.
Ooh, I got the Spelldrinker amulet. I forgot about that. I need to equip that.
You drive up. A fine transaction. Thank you. Bye.
Alright. I need to remember to go and loot the rest of that stuff. Also, I need to remember to cast Be My Friend before I sell stuff.
May the wind be on your back.
Okay, hold on. I don't want to go to Castle Skincred. I want to go to... Hold on. Where's that taking me? Hold on. Let me go towards this green one, because I think this might be the person I need to talk to. I think that red one's trying to take me back to the Count. Yes. This is the person. So, first of all, quick save just in case we mess up. Hit him with a good old dose of Be My Friend.
Not another one. Sit. Oh, forget it. Let me guess. You're worried about what might. You have my assurance that my men and I will do everything in our power to keep the people of Skingrad safe. We're here to help. If you have seen anything unusual, particularly anything implying the presence of the undead here in town, please report it at once. All I care about is where the vampires are hiding. I know they're here somewhere.
They're
And
already
what?
dead.
I'm supposed to take your word for it? Well, maybe you're not lying after all. If they're gone, then there's no point in hanging around here. Damned amateurs. You people should leave it to the professionals.
Hello.
Oh, hey, unicorn. Let's ride you to the castle. Da 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 da. Look. I love the way my robes are billowing in the wind. The guard's like, I moved to Skingrad to get away from that Argonian riding on a unicorn. And the next thing you know. uh. Let the Count know
Good
that I'm here,
evening.
please.
Hello.
You have completed your tasks for the Count, have you not? Then,
Hi there. Glarther is acting even stranger than usual, don't you think?
Sure.
Why are
So
you going
long.
outside to tell the Count when he's up there?
Tidings, citizen.
What's this about?
Oh, I must have exceeded acrobatics 25 at some point without realizing it. Which means I can do this. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's how he did the dodge of my lightning to the side. He had a high enough acrobatics to allow him to do a dodge.
So the work is complete. The cavern is silent once more. I would be foolish to think that this might send a message to those who would encroach on my territory. You convinced them to leave, I see. A wise plan. More hunters will come in time, I'm sure. For now, Skingrad is quiet. Your guild does not fully appreciate the danger which quickly approaches. Hopefully, when you return to them, their eyes will be opened. The necromancers are a sign of things to come. An old acquaintance of the guild has come to Cyrodiil, and they are answering his call. While I do not know for quite what purpose he has arrived, I believe the Guild of Mages is in great danger. Mannimarco has returned. Nearly
Marco.
invincible, he's established himself somewhere in the north of Cyrodiil. This is all that I know. See to it that your leader, Traven, learns this as soon as possible. I have no love for your guild, but I have no wish to see it destroyed either. He is an old and powerful necromancer. Traven will recognize the name even if you do not. Return to your guild and prepare yourself accordingly.
Storm. Oh god, the guard's being chased by my unicorn.
Please.
Greetings to you.
Yes? What news from Skip? What? Is that possible?
Second time I've gotten
This
that
is
response
grave
from him.
news indeed. I had, perhaps foolishly, believed that necromancy was all but stamped out in Cyrodiil. It seems I couldn't have been more mistaken. I shall need to consult the council as to how to proceed with this situation. Thank you for the information. It may save many lives. My attention is focused.
Well met. You do not yet qualify. Your tasks now come directly. Good day.
Thought he wasn't ready to give me another task.
My attention is focused on the council.
Maybe let's give it 24 hours and see if that's enough. Yeah, you know what? That's a fair question.
You look like a bright one.
My attention is The council is in complete disarray at the news. The King of Worms has obviously targeted the guild, but we have no idea why. No demands have been made. All of my attention is devoted to the council. We must discern the reason. I am unable to look into something that has been brought to my attention. Good. Please go to Bruma. I have not heard from Jean Frasoric for a few days now, which is unusual for her. While I welcome the break from correspondence with her, I worry that something may be amiss, given recent developments. Find out if Jean is all right, and let me know if she needs anything. Come see me when you've spoken to Jean.
Yeah, I've got bad news about Jean, Traven. Actually, I got bad news about the entirety of the Bruma Mages Guild. Selena.
Stay away!
Heard somebody talking. I am the inventor of the famed enemies explode spell. Ha ha, we almost died. Even after all that, I still didn't get back to full health. Get back to full magicka.
Come out! Come out wherever you are.
Are they gone? I was too afraid. I just couldn't move. I could hear the screaming, but I just couldn't move. He killed them all. Just slaughtered them. I saw his face. I saw the King of Worms. I couldn't believe my eyes. I think the only reason I'm alive is because I was invisible. But even so, I think he saw me. He killed them, one by one. Volanaro was last, I think. He was trying to run away, but he didn't make it, did he? The King of Worms stood over him right before he died, and he... well, it looked like he sucked out Volanaro's soul. He said something about Echo Cave and destroying the Mages Guild. Then he looked right at me and grinned. You've got to do something. You've got to tell Archmage Traven. It's not safe here. Leave before he comes back.
You know, this makes me remember the in Mulan where the guy lets the 2 soldiers go, and then he's like, "How many people does it take to deliver a message?" And then the guy knocks his bow 1 and kills one of the 2 guys.
How do you do?
Any word from Jean? He was the only one left? This is worse than I thought. From what he's told you, Manny Marco, the King of Worms, is here in Cyrodiil and preying on our guild. This is something I'd never have dreamed. We'll need a few days to digest this new information. Should Jaskar arrive here, we'll see to it that he's well taken care of. Thank you. Before we continue, farewell.
Please,
Greetings and
by all means,
salutations.
pleasure to Truly, you are an asset to the guild. I reward you with the rank of wizard and teach you a most powerful spell.
For Georg has a good selection
There we
of
go.
ingredients.
Wizard,
Remain
Mage's Guild,
ingredient.
2.07% of people have this. Also, I got Wizard's Fury, which I don't remember what that does. Wizard's Fury does 2 points of fire damage for 5 seconds, 10 points of frost damage, 10 points of shock damage. So, altogether it does a total of 30 points of damage. So, 22 on impact and then another 8 over 4 seconds.
Yes, it's a great place.
Have you heard any word?
At the worst possible time, a course of action could not be agreed upon. Some felt that we are in danger of being exterminated and that it is time to fight back. Others felt it appropriate to fight fire with fire, as it were. The council has shattered and artifacts have been lost. The necromancer's amulet and the bloodworm helm have been taken. A group of mages led by Erlav Jarol took the helm and have retreated to Fort Telemann in an effort to study it further. They hope to learn enough from it to find some way to fight Manny Marco. I tried to dissuade them, but it was no use. I would like the helm returned so that it may be kept safe here in the university. I fear Erlav has made himself a target for the necromancers. Karanya insisted on removing it from the university. She said it posed a threat to the safety of the Imperial City. While I do not doubt that she was right, I question whether her motives were genuine. She seemed all too eager to explore its power. I fear she is not safe from the minions of the King of Worms. She is at Fort Ontus. Please go there and return with the amulet. Help her to see that she should not use the weapons of the enemy, especially out of fear. You too.
Hi there.
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's newest addition. This humble battle mage bids you welcome.
You're a
Hello,
lizard,
wizard.
Harry.
I hope I can help.
Welcome.
Bye.
Martin? Always keep your magical equipment charged.
This is expensive, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
Bye.
The staff has been incredibly useful. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking.
Good to see you.
We're gonna keep trying on the spell front until I figure out how to
Magister,
make this
we
work.
must talk, please.
Well
it's rather
met.
urgent.
I've got a moment, but little more.
To what do I
Okay.
owe this pleasure?
So weakness to shock. £100. 1 second. So is this going to work? Hold on. Oh! I've messed that up. That's why it didn't work, right? Okay, that's why it wasn't working. Okay, let me try this again. So I think I had it for 12 for 3 seconds. For 3 seconds. I can actually increase this a little bit. So I can either push that up to 13. No, pushing that up to 13, 14. 14 for 3 seconds is 42. 15 for 3 seconds, or... No, 12 for 4 seconds is better. No, I think that's going to be better. Okay. Okay, let's call this Lizard Storm 2. It uses a little. It uses 8 more magicka, but oh yeah, that's 40 damage compared to 45 damage. So if that had worked correctly, that would have been, yeah. So I was trying to be cheeky and have it so that way the weakness would go off and then I would get the double benefit. That's why the spell didn't seem to be doing much damage, was because the weakness was canceling out each time. So basically what I want to do is...
Oh, yes.
Hold on, let me find an enemy to test this on. Any enemy will do, really. Although I'd prefer something tough. Like the Minotaurs here in the Grove. Basically what I want to do is I want to hit them with the spell. And then I want to hit them with it again. Yep. So I can two-shot pretty much anything, I suspect. But I don't have a lot of magic as the problem. No, unicorn, stop! I guess this is where we part ways. I'm trying to surrender, but it's, okay, this doesn't need to stand. I saw what I needed to see. Alright, I'll be right back. Sorry.
Do you remember that matter you asked me to look into? I have some new information. In short, what you proposed is possible.
Excellent. This is exciting news indeed, Magister. Just think of the possible advances in restoration and alteration.
There are, of course, some other mitigating factors, but I'll need to investigate a bit further. The overall impact on alchemy is a complete unknown.
I'd consider it a personal favor if you give this matter top priority. When you learn more, let me know. Keep up the excellent work, Magister.
When I know more, I'll come find you.
Ah, Magister, I just remembered. There's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Well, all right, but please be brief. I have some research I need to tend to.
Well...
Alright, let's go down the rabbit hole for a minute and see if I can't get this figured out.
Hail!
Hi!
Alright, so let's make a weakness to shock spell. Untouch. Magnitude 100. Okay. I can make it last 10 seconds. That would cost me 25 magicka. I think that's how that works. Is that... I can't tell. I think that's right. Okay, hold on. Let me back out. So then if I create shock damage, range touch, say duration 20, that's also 25. So to get still cheaper, but I'm doing less damage on the second strike. How much max magicka do I have? 166. So I could use that combination 3 times before I run out of magicka. So I could basically take out 3 enemies at once. Well, the thing is, I don't have to cast Weakness to Shock on the same enemy more than once, because that'll be 10 seconds. That should give me enough time to swap over. My issue has been it's hard to swap over to the Weakness to Shock spell because of the way that they've changed the shortcuts. Because I can't just press a button to immediately swap over anymore like I used to. I have to hold down the LS stick and then press the equivalent button. I don't think there's any way to change that. Hold on, let me look at this. I don't think I can map. No, I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Let me see. I could set a quick save button, you say? That's kind of cool. I have an unassigned binding. Which binding is unassigned? This card does change it. I don't want that. I need to look at what spells I made on my main character, I think, to get an idea of if I'm doing the correct stuff. It's been a while since I actually looked at the magic that I made on that character. Okay, let's put you here. You here. 10 seconds should be plenty enough time to swap over to my other spell and get off a spell or two.
Excuse me, fellow Magister. Is now a good...
Alright, so... Would be nice if we could get a break from the rain. I need to go out and pull money for to pay for my transportation for the next 2 weeks. Now I feel really bad if that guard was all the way out here in Blackwood. It's like a nice vacation in the swamps is what I need to get away from the Argonian riding on a unicorn. You okay, Joe? You've been pretty quiet. Why is there a gate to Oblivion? I haven't done Kvatch yet. Oh, no, we can't do that. Sorry there, Unicorn. I'm gonna have to go on foot for this one. Well, I'll mark it, but I ain't gonna do it right now. I need to do Kvatch sooner rather than later. I might do that after I finish the Mages Guild quest line. Well, that helped. All right.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
Dang it! I could have sworn that was going to be the right combination. But it's not killing them. It's... Maybe I wasn't getting it off right, I don't know.
What's that?
Wait, you're alive? How did you survive that? I could have sworn you went down. damn it. Oh wait, I can do this now. How in the world did you survive that? You took 80 damage right to your frickin' face. There's something I don't understand about the way, something I'm not understanding here, because these guys are tanking blows that probably should not be tanked. Maybe I do need to get weakness to magic and double my... I don't know if I can afford to cast it. I've got such a small pool of magicka right now. I'm gonna have to play with it and figure out some stuff. Maybe I can fortify my pool of magicka. I don't know how much it would... I don't have any idea how much that would all cost. No, he was dead. Whoops. I'm taking you all to the cleaners. Playing cleaner. I'll need to invest in a better restoration spell soon, too. Oh, hey! Feather on Self, 25 points. That's really nice. Basically just gives me 25 points of extra carry weight if I need it. Without having to cast a spell. Stop dodging! Having trouble looting for some reason. There's a dead flame atronach. Definitely think I may have leveled up a little too fast. Yeah, I guess enemies like the Clanton Fear, I seem to be doing fine. Well, he died. What does that helmet do? Fortify Conjuration on self by 4 points. That's not worth anything, really, to be honest. I don't actually know if there's any benefit to fortifying schools of magic, to be honest with you. Alright. Alright, where's that next location? Oh, no, it's just sending me back to the Arcane University. Alrighty. Still got one more item to collect, though, after turning in this one.
Hello.
Greetings to you.
Oh, there you are, Traven.
Have you recovered? Erlav is dead. I tried to warn him. I tried to tell him it was a mistake to leave with the helm. I shall return the helm to a secure place in the tower. It's the least I can do for Erlav. Thank you. Have you recovered the necromancer? Take care.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
The Count of Skingrad and I are not social intimates. In
Okay.
fact, I don't believe Janice
For a second, I thought
Silver
there was something
has
wrong with
any
my
social
headset.
intimates.
Oh.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Fellow
Find the
Magister, may I
quarters.
speak with you?
Borrow a bed real quick just to level up. So that's how it works. You plod along, putting one foot before the other, look up, and suddenly there you are, right where you wanted to be all along. Increase my pool of available magicka. We're at 174 now.
Pardon me, noble scholar, but could I speak with you a minute?
I'm listening. Speak.
I've been thinking about our
All right.
conversation yesterday and
Where are we
decided to
going next with
consult
the
some of
Necromancer's
ancient texts.
amulet?
We
Let's
were
see
right
here. Ow,
about
ow, 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 ow,
everything.
ow, ow. I felt that pop. All the way near Coral, huh? No! And with only 14 minutes left in the stream. To be fair, though, it's been behaving very well today.
Ah, Magister. I just remembered. There's something I'd like to discuss. Are you sure? I mean, I'm excited.
Yes.
Like, it's very bouncy. Right, now I'm out in the middle of the forest on the whole other side of the Providence. Surely now I won't see the Argonian riding the unicorn. Not even a minute later. Hey, Joe. Joe? You still there? We have reached the top of this mountain. But there are many more mountains in the distance.
What's that?
Wait, no, you're a marauder. Crap, I'm about to die. I need to try playing around with Fortify Magicka and see if I could fortify my base pool of Magicka, so maybe I could cast a bigger, more potent spells without constantly running out of Magicka.
You'd better talk to Karan.
Good to see you.
It's weird being in a dank, dirty place like this and everybody's like, oh, good to see you. Glad to have you here. It's like, yeah, that doesn't scream trap to me at all.
What is it?
Well, well, this is quite a surprise. I thought you were Traven's lapdog, doing whatever he said. And yet, here you are. Good that you've finally seen the light. The cause will benefit from your assistance. What? You're here to take it back to Traven? Oh, my dear, I'm afraid you're in over your head. I don't answer to Traven. I heed only the word of Manimarco. When he has the amulet, his power will be increased, and Traven will be helpless to stand in his way. You, I'm afraid, won't be standing at all. I promise I'll make this quick. I'd like to have you mostly intact, so Manimarco can suck the marrow from your bones.
Okay, I gotta buy some time to wait for my magicka to come back. Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever! Why do we even have that lever?
If you're on a road, you can usually outrun anything, if you're in good shape and not wearing a tin suit.
Good to know. To arms! To arms! I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you!
If I do this right...
Who's there?
Problem is I don't have enough magicka to blast through all these guys.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
Well, that's doing it.
What's the matter, getting tired?
He's in his underwear! Lady, why are you naked? You know, that's a potent combo right there. It's a shame I can't cast a spell that does 40 damage. I definitely wouldn't have enough magicka for that. Ugh. I may not be able to go out and get that money because of the rain. 'Cause I really don't want to make myself sick walking out in the rain just to...
How may I assist you? Have you recovered? Karanya
Yep, here you
turned on
go.
the guild? I don't understand. She was one of my most trusted advisors. The situation grows more dire with each passing day, it seems. I fear where this will end. The amulet is safe, however, and that must be enough for now. Thank you for returning it. Before we continue, bye.
One more advancement and then we will get ready to wrap up for the day.
Good morning.
I hope I can truly consider you an equal, and so grant you the rank of Master Wizard. There is no higher rank which I can bestow upon you. You have my congratulations, and my thanks. Bye.
Master Wizard Mage's Guild. 1.83% of players have this achievement.
It's you.
Very few people have completed the
Time
Mage's
is
Guild
against
questline
us,
so far.
and our enemies grow stronger. There is much to do and little time in which to do it. Your next task is essential. Word has been sent that the necromancers have been quite busy creating black soul gems for their master. In particular, a unique black soul gem has been crafted in the south of Cyrodiil in the ruins of Cylorn. This gem needs to be confiscated and brought here before it can be delivered to the King of Worms and used against us. A contingent of battle mages has been sent to the site. I would like you to oversee their actions on my behalf. The only thing that matters is that gem. Do you understand? Once you have it safely in your possession, return here immediately. Know that you have my complete confidence. I would not entrust this job to you if I did not feel you were prepared for it. Now go. You must make sure the gem does... Quickly, hurry to Cylorn while there's still time.
I feel like I've been to Cylorn before. I probably have been. I mean, I have been because I've played this game before, but I think I've been there in ESO before. Alright. see. Alright everyone, thank you for joining me today. I hope you all enjoyed the stream as much as I enjoyed doing it for the most part, except for a few on and in things that got on my nerves, but like the fact that I don't seem to understand how magic works in this new version of the game, which is weird, but anyways, I'm going to keep looking into it and I'll try to see if I can figure out how I can make myself stronger. One way or the other, when we come back, we will have some method of making my damage higher or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. If I could just increase my maximum magicka, that might help as well. So there might be fortified magicka potions, which I haven't thought of trying. So I guess I could look into that further. We will be back Friday with starting Final Fantasy II. I'm looking forward to doing that on stream. Also, I may at some point during the week do a crossbows only episode. I haven't decided yet. We will get to that if we get to it. If not, you know, I might do one on Saturday. So, anyways, thank you very much for joining me, everyone, and I hope you have a great day. Goodbye. We do an actual, like, hard save as well.